Us too. This way to T-Town as teams are in search of a ring, using their heads to find the right plan to win. Some will be physical, so we must be ready, big or little. It does not matter. We cannot be stopped, especially if you get in our way. Coaches with daughters, Bassmaster Classic champs too. We reel in the great highlights on both sides of the ball. Cheerleaders, bands, and fans, we have it all on Sideline! Louder! Sideline! And it starts right now!
The most game.
Our varsity cheer squad was hoping to be cheering at Bryant-Denny Stadium today, but the Tiger season was cut short last week in the semifinals. Never fear, though, Comer cheerleaders are doing us a favor and cheering for us tonight throughout our season finale on Sideline. So we want to thank the ladies. All right, the play of the week from the Super 7. You got to check out this ridiculous play. You saw that right there. Interception by Ronnie Royal for Gulf Shores. One-handed grab. That's the best effort or play at Bryant-Denny Stadium this season. It's an Amper Sideline standout. Ronnie Royal looking like Odell Beckham. We'll have highlights from their game against Ramsey later in the show. Spectacular. And you know what? It only gets better from here on out. Welcome into our Super 7 version of Sideline. Sheldon Haygood here. You're wondering about Jeh Jeh Pruitt for the final installment of our 35th season. Well, he's out at Bryant-Denny Stadium and ready to talk about the best finish of the best game of the entire week. Jay?
Sheldon, you are absolutely correct on that, brother. Listen, when these two juggernauts met, it was Clay Chalkville against the defending state champ Saraland. Nobody picked Clay Chalkville to win except these guys in blue. And you know what? There was a lot of scoring going on, Sheldon, but in the end, it was defense that made the win for Clay Chalkville. Take a listen. What you think about that defense, Jalen? What you think about that defense last night, baby?
Hey, best defense in 6A. I've been telling everybody that since February.
Here's the highlights right here, guys. Steve Sarkeesian there to see his quarterback commit, Casey Lacey of Saraland. Ryan Williams is also announced here. And then after that, Jalen Mbakwe announced. And then we get to playing. First play for Saraland. Casey Lacey showing out for his coach, Sark. 63 yards to the Alabama commit, Ryan Williams. Of course, the Spartans go up 7-zip. But the Cougars come right back. Jalen Mbakwe, 15-yard touchdown to tie it up. And the band says, hey, we got swag also, baby. Then, Lacey again to Ryan again. This time, it is 72 yards for the touchdown. It is now 14-7 Saraland, and we got a game going on, guys. But when you show me your Ryan, I'll give you a Jalen. He goes 9 yards, touchdown. It's tied again. Then Ryan Williams on a 1-yard touchdown after a long drive take the lead once again for the Spartans. But Jalen Mbakwe, nice pass to Mario Craver. It's a 43-yard touchdown pass. We go in at the half tied at 21 apiece. Second half opening kickoff. Guess what? Ryan Williams again. This guy is on fire. He takes it to the house of the kickoff. Saraland takes the lead with just 15 seconds off the clock. But then the Cougars come back. Mbakwe fumbles and turns it over, but the defense, they held strong. Saraland missed the field goal. Then of course, Clay Chalkville comes back. They come down the field. Jalen Mbakwe scores on an 18-yard touchdown pass for his third touchdown. It's tied again at 28 apiece with 1:48 left in the third. Then, with 2 minutes left, Cougars kick a field goal and then that is all that's right there. Casey Lacey, the last play of the game. 4 seconds left. I mentioned, Sheldon, that it's all about defense. Casey Lacey tries to score on 4th and 2, but the Cougar defense stops him. Clay Chalkville wins 31-28. The pandemonium, they're bringing it back to Clay Chalkville. And joining us right now, is one of those defensive guys, Dion Gunn. Dion, I just got to ask you, man. I mean, how did you guys feel? No, everybody doubted you. Everybody said Saraland's going to win, but did you guys have a doubt at all, man?
No, we ain't have a doubt. Our coach told us all week the only person that could beat us is us. Yeah. So if we keep our mindset right and keep dominating everybody and every opponent that we had, then all the way we will lose is by beating us.
Now, did you guys get nervous at all? Because Ryan Williams, they were throwing some long bombs, scoring touchdowns and stuff. You guys never panicked, though.
No, sir. We always keep our composure and never panic. We always have been in situations like that.
Yeah, and plus you got Jalen, that strong power offense on the that you know as well. All right, so at the third quarter, it's 28-28, and it's tied. Saraland misses a field goal. You guys come back, kick a field goal, and then it's up to you guys. Saraland drives down the field. Why they didn't go for the tie, we don't know, but it was 4th and 2 with 4 seconds left, and then the 2 linebackers stopped Casey Lacey on the 1-yard line.
Yes, sir.
Man, what a way to finish, right?
That's a crazy finish. Every day we come to practice and tell each other all the way we'll lose is by letting each other down. And at that moment we was coming on the field, we telling each other, this on us. The defense know that the game will come down to defense. Yeah. So we all stood down, 10 toes down, and you feel me?
Dion, I know there's a bunch of guys in there that just want to celebrate with you, man, but how do you guys feel, man? Can you put it into words right now, man?
I can't even explain it right now.
You can't?
It's about magical. Everybody doubted us.
Yeah.
It was hated. Everybody wanted Sheldon to beat us, and Clay came out on top.
Yeah, you guys did, man. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Don't celebrate with your team, man. Hey, we are live from Bryant-Denny Stadium. Clay Chalkville win it in dramatic fashion, 31-28, to take home the 6A state crown. We've got more of Sideline coming up. We're going to have Jalen Mbakwe, Drew Gilmer. They're actually giving a press conference, but we're going to have them a little bit later on. Man, I'm so excited, guys. We'll be back.
And now, here's your Coach of the Week, sponsored by CMC Steel.
Ronnie Jackson getting his Rams back to the Class 5A state game. Last week, Ramsey took down Guntersville 35-14 in the semifinals. And for that, Ronnie Jackson is the Sideline Coach of the Week. All right, while Jay chases down more sound from Clay Chalkville, how about the 1 through 5A flag football final? Winona taking on Montgomery Catholic. The Dragons should carry a ring staff. The first Sideline stand out with the 66-yard punt return. End of regulation tied at 12. In OT, Samar Franklin with the game-winning walk-off score right here. Winona pulls it out 18-12 to earn the blue mat.
In overtime, when we chose defense first, and when they didn't score, I knew we had 4 plays from the 10, and she's hard to stop running. So my plan was to run her 4 times from the 10.
Plan worked as Winona wins 18-12 in OT. Undefeated season for the Dragons and its first ever state title. What about 6A, 7A flag football? We've got Vestavia Hills taking on Central Phoenix City. Lady Rebels, just too many mistakes. You see the interception right here. Vestavia Hills falls 25-0. Still a great run for the Lady Rebels.
And now your sideline scream of the week, sponsored by Atrox Factory.
Take a look at this group of 5 stars. This is the Fox 6 News crew. Skinner, Kelly, Sarah, Cruz, Hannah, Jenna, David, Tristan, and our news director, Shannon. All getting in on the fun for the sideline scream of the week. That's great energy. Let's check in with Jeh Jeh one more time. Hey, you got Georgia Claire there with Drew Gilmore.
We do. We got Coach Drew and Georgia Claire with us. Coach, my goodness, bro. Look, man, everybody, that's the way you end it right there, man.
Absolutely. I mean, heck, what a game. I mean, that's high school football at its finest right there.
Yeah, I talked to Dion. I said, man, there's a lot of scoring. I said, but it all comes down to defense. That's what he said you guys talked about. Man, describe that last play, man. What were you thinking when Casey Lacey was running towards that zone?
Yeah, no, I mean, first we thought they were going to get a field goal, and so we had to change personnel, got to put our defense back out there. But, we just told our guys, make a play. And so, again, we knew they wanted to kind of throw it up. Quarterback took off. And so, hey, we got to rally to it and make a good tackle, and our guys did, and just super, super proud of them. Like I said, defense has played great all year, and they made a huge play when it mattered the most.
Coach, nobody but everybody in blue believed that y'all could win this. Everybody just wrote you off. Man, 31-28. This is amazing.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. But last time I checked, they ain't practicing with us every day. So, what do they know? But no, just super proud of our kids and our coaches, and our fans, our community, our administration. Man, it's just it's a team effort for sure.
Yeah, one of the things that we were talking about was it was like Jalen, everybody, the offense was going, and man, did you ever think that the last game of Super 7 would come down? 4 seconds left, and I'm talking about a yard and a half.
Yeah, no doubt. No, never would have thought that. But man, just what a great ending for a great football game with 2 great football teams. And like I said, those are special.
Yeah. All right, Georgia, you want to interview your dad? You going to ask him a question?
Go Cougars.
There you go.
Right. There you go. Go Cougars.
Absolutely.
Coach Gilmer, thank you so much. Congratulations to you, man. Clay Chalkville, the 6A state champs after beating Saraland 31-28. We're going to try to get Jalen Mbakwe. He's a little busy celebrating right now, but sometime during the end of this show, we're going to try to get Jalen. We got more coming up. Back to you, Sheldon.
And now, here are your sideline cheerleaders of the week.
19 cheerleaders make up the BB Comer cheer squad, and it is a good unit. Elena, Neely, Emma Claire, Katie, Brinley, Lily Kate, Kelsey, Chloe, Brittany, Haley, McKenna, Jada, Sanaya, Isabella, Mariah, Levy, Sarah, Anna Claire, and Addison. What a group, and we appreciate their great spirit. Let's get to Thursday's game, shall we? As we recap, Ramsey trying to repeat his 5A state champs, taking on Gulf Shores. Ashton Ashford punches it in for a touchdown right here at halftime. It was 21-6 game. Meanwhile, the Ramsey band, to get things going after a touchdown, they had the hook and ladder last week, but a little tricky here. Trey Washington scores a 2-point conversion. It's a 21-14 game. From that point on, Gulf Shores just hangs on. Ronnie Royal, who had a great catch and interception in that one, runs out the clock. Gulf Shores wins 21-14.
I think it's awesome for my young men because they're learning how to deal with adversity early at this age. So I'm just proud. I'm super proud of our guys because they continue to fight their way out, and we just fell a little short.
Still a great year for the Ramsey Rams. They finished the season 12-3. What about the 1A state championship game from yesterday? Coosa Christian taking on Leroy. Right here, the Conquerors with a great start. Ken and Wilson, 38-yard touchdown run. That's an first sideline standout for him. First score of the game. They jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Crazy sequence here. Coosa's Kylan Johnson block punt. The game is tied at 21 with 6:26 left to go in the fourth. Leroy's Jacavian Collins 1-yard run right here. That's the game winner, and Leroy wins 28-21.
When you start getting flagged, it really hurts you, and it's really, really hard to overcome. And so I think that was our Achilles heel from the beginning of the year, and I think it showed tonight.
Kids face a lot of adversity this year. Not many teams, loses their head coach in the middle of the year to deployment. Hats off to that guy, first and foremost, Coach Jason Massey, for going and serving his country, answering that call.
Shane Lowe talking about being the interim head coach while the other coach is serving our country. Coosa Christian finished out the year 9-6 on the season. We've got more Sideline with Jeh Jeh from Bryant-Denny.
Sideline's Game of the Week is sponsored by Jack's, all about the South.
A little slow start on Wednesday night for the four-time state champs in 7A Thompson Warriors. They could not catch up and rebound. Central Phoenix City knocks off Thompson 21-19 as the Warriors' reign has ended in Class 7A. Jake Stansel's been living at Bryant-Denny all week, and he has more on the game.
Once you get to that mountaintop, it's hard to stay on top of that mountain, to sustain that success on a constant basis. And Thompson has been on top of that mountain for quite some time. 4 straight state titles, trying to make it 5. They lose a nail-biter to Central Phoenix City. And special teams, though, was big for Thompson in this game and what has been another special season. And you think about Caleb Fox coming up big with that muff punt here. And then a little bit later, check this out. Central Phoenix backed up in their own 20. Vinny Perez with a huge two-handed block. Great chances, but missed opportunities. Thompson with only 3 points in the first half. And this is a team that can have that offense humming. So then we go to the second half. Some other big plays from special teams, and Thompson really starts to get that offense going. But that offense comes up short, and the 21-19 loss.
We knew we had to take advantage of some plays tonight, and we hit a few of them. We didn't hit a few. But give them credit. They were a good football team. I've got a good football team. Come back, made a game of it, had a chance to maybe take the lead there late in the game.
A tough loss for Thompson, just right there to try to make it a 5-peat, to make some history. But listen, the Warriors have already made plenty of history. And talking with head coach Mark Freeman after the game, he said, listen, this one stings, but we're going to get back to work in January and try to get this thing going again. Here at Bryant-Denny Stadium, Jake Stansel, WBRC Fox 6 News, on your side.
Well, we've got more on that 6A state championship game. I'm going to give Jeh Jeh Pruitt an amp for a sideline standout for the hustle and getting sound, and he's got the main man, Jalen Mbakwe, right there.
That's right, and guess what? He is holding his MVP trophy because he just balled out right there. I'm going to tell you, Jalen, man, They came out, man, through a 63-yard bomb. You guys never panicked. You came right back down and scored right after that, man. I mean, did y'all have a panic or fear at all after that?
No, I mean, we went down 14-0 early in the season against Thompson High School. I mean, it's no panic here. We just got to play ball, trusting each other. And we did it. We did just that.
Yeah, we were all talking on the sideline saying, whoever makes that one mistake is going to win that game right there. When Saraland missed that field goal, were you just salivating at that point because they said, okay, that's our opportunity to go down because you were down at that point?
Yeah, for a fact. I mean, when they missed that field goal, I knew it was our opportunity, punch back and, get the defense on the field, get a stop, and we did exactly that.
How are you feeling right now, man? I mean, I asked Coach Gilmer this and I asked Dion this. I said, man, everybody doubted y'all except anybody in blue.
Most definitely. I feel great. I mean, I never doubted this team since the first game of the season, actually since last December when we lost to Parker. When we lost to Parker 7-6 in the first round. So this team just came back hungry and we had a chip on our shoulder. So we just did just that and made it happen.
Now, what were you thinking, like, with 4th and 2? I mean, I don't know why they didn't kick the field goal to go into overtime. They tried to go for the win. What were you thinking when you saw KC just kind of try to charge for the sideline? Try for the goal line.
I was actually thinking he was going to throw a jump ball to me and Ryan. Yeah. Who best player on best player, just somebody make a play. Mm-hmm. So I thought he was going to throw it to Ryan. He did it. He took off running. And I turned my head and seen 6. It was 6 and 9. I know 6 was going to make the play. And he did just that.
All right, last question, Jalen. This right here, this is basically home for you. Coming around, man. How does it feel knowing that this is where you're going to be playing and you've already won something here, a championship here?
It feels great. Me and Kool-Aid talked earlier this week, and I realized that he did the same thing his senior year in high school and won MVP in the same stadium. So I just want to do the same thing.
Man, hey. Go celebrate. I already heard this party at your house tonight, man. Yeah. All right. Jalen Mbakwe, sideline MVP, Sheldon. Party at his house, man. I guess we need to go and have a good time, man. Back to you.
Sideline Drive of the Week is sponsored by Jeh Jeh Downtown Auto Mall, where the sale never ends.
Well, just one guess where we're going. We're going about 62 miles, 59 minutes down the interstate over to T-Town, Bryant-Denny Stadium for more action. It's the 4A state championship game today, and the Cherokee County Cheerleaders in action against Montgomery Catholic. Caleb McCreary calls his own number right here, 29-yard touchdown run for the Knights. That's an Amherst sideline standout right there. Cherokee County student section still into it, but the Warriors' high-potent offense struggled, averaging 43 points a game. Turnovers, mistakes, costly. Cherokee County gets shut out 35-zip. Their season comes to a close 13-2 and runners-up for a second straight year. Hey, and in 2A, we're talking Paul Benefield, a legend at Fife Red Devils, taking on Reeltown. Logan Anderson with a 4-touchdown performance in the game. Fife is Fred Hunter's alma mater, wins 43-24. Listen to this. In the last 10 years, Fife has 7 state championships, just 6 losses. More titles than losses. That is amazing.
And now, your Sideline Band of the Week.
Hey, a little old school tribute with 70s theme show called Love is the Key is the halftime performance of the Ramsey High School Blue Pride of the South Side. Christopher Stewart is the band director for the program, which has 122 members. The Pride of the South Side is the WBRC Fox 6 Sideline Band of the Week.
And now, here's your MVP of the week, sponsored by Andrew Sports Medicine.
Our Sideline 2023 Offensive Player of the Year is Locust Fork's own Dylan Dino Embry, as they call him. And of course, when you take a look at the numbers, man, these were like Madden type numbers, Dylan, man.
You know, we came out with a 12-1 record, and that was really good. I definitely couldn't have done it without the offensive lineman and the wide receivers blocking for me. And most of all, I couldn't have done it without God helping me, you know, giving me those talents to do that. So I just want to thank, you know, people on the team for blocking for me, you know, God giving me that.
I know you thank the guys up front, but you created a lot of stuff on your own too.
You know, the weight room has also helped us. Like, it's helped me a lot, you know, just getting faster and being able to do that. And just going out through all these years, 9th grade, 10th grade, you know, I've kind of gotten better each year.
I know that the season didn't turn out the way you wanted to, but you were on a roll until that last game.
You know, I just want to thank them, first of all, you know, defensively and offensively for helping me out. We got a bunch of dudes that, you know, we kind of like build each other up if we're down in the game. And I think that's real special. I think we got a real special bond on the team. And going into next year, I think that's going to help us out a lot. And I think we can make it farther than we did this year, hopefully. Everybody, you know, doubted us. And I think, next year. I think we've opened some eyes this year, and for next year, yeah, we're gonna come next year. We're gonna keep grinding this offseason. We're gonna come back better.
Amazing season, impressive numbers. 3,400 all-purpose yards, 60-something touchdowns, man, and just congratulations on a great season, man.
Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that a lot.
The Sideline Fans of the Week are sponsored by your Community Health Mart Pharmacy.
Well, you know, the Cherokee County High School student section, they were into the game, banging on drums. No matter the score, these Warrior students were incredible and are the Sideline Fans of the Week. Stay with us. We've still got more.
And now, here's your MVP of the week, sponsored by Andrew Sports Medicine.
Jordan Ross is close to 6'5" tall, closing in on 240 pounds, and he can flat out ball as an edge pass rusher.
I can do some stuff. I can do a lot. You know what I mean? I don't want to seem too cocky, but I can do most of the stuff my coach tells me to do and everything.
Ross's numbers are amazing considering opposing offenses ran plays away from him or double-teamed him. Ross averaged more than a sack a game his senior season at Vestavia Hills.
You got to give 100%. You got to give 110% all the time. Just not in football. You got to give 100% if you're at work and everything. You got to show everybody your best.
Where does that come from?
I say my love for the game. You know, I try to give 110% every time I'm on the field. You know what I mean? I was trying to get at every play, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get at the quarterback every single time I step on the field.
And he'll need all that energy when he goes off to college in January to play for the Tennessee Vols in Knoxville as a 5-star recruit.
I think I can get a whole lot better. I don't think I've even started yet how good I can be yet. You know, if I keep working in the gym, you know, with my trainer, and before I get to Tennessee, I think I'd be really good.
What do you like to do away from the football field? What's a good time for you? How do you relax?
I just honestly, I like being by myself, or like being with my family, just being in my room, just chilling, or like going out at night. It's just really peaceful.
You are the Sideline 2023 defensive MVP for the season. What does that mean to you?
I'm really honored for it. I'm really excited, you know, but there's still work to be done. I think I could achieve more and everything, but I'm really appreciative of this.
The Sideline Social is sponsored by Spire.
All right, getting some help with the social tonight with a Bama legend, former NFL and Birmingham Iron player, Trent Richardson.
And we want to give a special shout out to the Sideline crew for my guy Jeh Jeh Pruitt, Sheldon Haygood,
and Alex Jones, and the rest of the Sideline crew.
Sideline.
Sideline.
Trent and his buddies with State Farm with the signing, and they are helping us out. Also from Jonathan Skinner, members of Triple Option fame, sends in this photo from home watching Jeh Jeh and I last week on Sideline. That's a team member right there. Speaking of team members, how about the Sideline crew picture from the newsroom? Great teamwork to put on this show for you. They are the best. Well, that is a wrap. The last 16 Friday nights have been special. Want to thank all of you, those that put forth a great effort to put Sideline on the show, and a great team effort it was, and you for watching. We'll see you in 2024.
It's a Sideline country.